Hey guys, Tony here from Tony's Tips. I wanted to talk to you guys about getting smarter. So there are small steps that you can take to gain intelligence, and I always thought, besides genetics and some of the, just studying harder and that sort of thing, that there was no secret. No, I mean, I guess I'm not really sharing secrets, but I didn't know how to improve my intelligence to become more aware of my surroundings, to be a better problem solver, these sorts of things, and I didn't understand social dynamics, social intelligence. And so as we grow, we continually learn new things. That's the process of life. But I also wanted to go ahead and touch on some of the different types of intelligence and how to go about supplementing your daily lives so that way you can grow in your intelligence. So, 1 second. There we go. That's supposed to be a quick release. So basically, I'm looking at a model that was proposed by Howard Gardner in 1983, the book Frames of Mind. I'm getting this from Wikipedia. And it says that there are 8 abilities that he held close to meet these criteria, which are your musical or rhythmic intelligence, your visual or spatial intelligence, your verbal or linguistic intelligence, your logical or mathematical intelligence, your bodily or kinesthetic intelligence, interpersonal intelligence, intrapersonal intelligence, and naturalistic intelligence. So you think of all of those types of intelligences and how we can go about unlocking and changing our mind. The mind changes itself. It's the only thing that it can control as well as mold itself. So we can train our brains. Now I want to go to go back to some things that Elliot said. So I got a lot of my fans onto this page, preaching some of the things that Elliot preaches, and I think that Elliot would say, well, in order to get more intelligent, you first have to look at your body. Breathing deep, thinking about what you are weak in, and then making changes that will allow you to become a stronger, smarter version of yourself. So if you look at someone who is very quick on their feet, they're generally very quick to respond, very quick thinking as well. If you look at someone who is very open and relaxed and flexible, that person is generally more open-minded. If you see someone who's very tense, very necky, they're going to be more confrontational. You look at someone who's very strong, very powerful, they're going to have a very strong, very powerful presence, very powerful mind. We think of how exercise is a mental test. So those are some things that Elliot might say. Now, I also got some examples of foods that you can eat that will improve your brain function. So one is DHA. So it's one of the substances that are generally found in fatty fish. It says to stay away from tuna because of metals and other things, but other than that, good fatty fish is a thing that will boost your brain ability. Same thing as broccoli, not DHA or anything like that. Broccoli also possesses things that are going to make you more intelligent. Lots of nutrient-rich foods. Avocado, good fatty acids, as well as things like chia seeds that have good fatty acids. Berries with antioxidant properties. Same thing as raw cocoa, like I talked about before. Cocoa with 70% or higher dark chocolate. And then it said whole grains. I'm not as big a fan of whole grains lately. I've been doing very paleo-like, but at the same time, I still ingest grains. It said specifically to ingest whole grains, not refined grains or refined sugars. Those are going to dull your brain, put you in a haze. It also said coffee, tea, these sorts of things can give you a little bit of a boost. You don't want to get so caffeinated though that your mind ends up in a fog. So there's a good buzz, sort of like alcohol. It says that alcohol can also improve brain function, but there has to be that, everything in moderation, right? So then I stole this from another website, but I really like the things that they have to say. So you have to think about different perspectives, how to change your mind, how to discipline yourself into making a commitment. So I really like brainwashing myself with some of, for instance, audiobooks. I listen to them in the car. Audiobooks is a great site to get them from, and also Audible. You can sign up online and then download them on your phone. You can get the Audible app, the Audiobooks app, download them on your phone. It's like $15 a month. They have deals going where you can get 12 books, like a year's worth of books. You can get 12 books, and it's still something ridiculous. But the prices are a lot lower if you do it that way than if you just buy them all. If you do the monthly thing. I'm doing the monthly thing right now just because I only like munching on like one book at a time. And then I can go back and replay all of the other books that I've collected. So I don't just have to read a new book. I can go back and read the old ones as well. They have great search features so you can find stuff that you're really interested in. So I want to encourage you to read books. Now, I don't enjoy reading fiction and things as much. I would rather read books by someone who has mastered a skill. Someone that's mastered something, someone that I can look at and go, wow, this person really has a lot of insight on this subject. And that's just me. I really like self-help stuff. I really like stuff that seems very deep. And I don't enjoy stories as much. I don't enjoy fiction as much, and I don't really enjoy nonfiction either. I'm very much like a self-help, master, tell me the secrets kind of guy, but just reading in general is going to improve your brain function, your linguistic ability, your vocabulary, and things like that. I actually knew a kid in high school, I'm not going to mention his name, but he used to go through the dictionary and just memorize pages of the dictionary. Very smart kid, doing great things right now. Try new things. When you choose not to try new things, you choose not to see the world differently. When you choose not to see the world differently, you don't open your mind, you don't change it. So in order to give yourself a new perspective, you need to try new things. Also, when you're online, be knowledgeable of your online time. What message are you sending to yourself? So you're getting all these messages that come through on social media and that sort of thing, but have you ever looked into Netflix, things like TED Talks, things like those health food documentaries that I talked about, conspiracy theory documentaries that challenge your way of thinking? There's online courses and vocabulary tools. There's apps on your phone, all kinds of ways to get smarter, to learn new things. There's gameslumosity.com. All that stuff is fantastic. So you should also write every once in a while. Write things down, what you learn. Write what you learn, so that way you better understand it. In the same way, I mean, these are great ways for memorizing things too, but in the same way, explain things to other people, just like I do here. Just like that's one of the reasons why I do these videos. It makes me more intelligent. The more questions you guys ask me, the more things I get to refresh my brain with and then go about answering in an intelligent way. And I like the challenge, so please keep sending me questions. Also, this is probably my most favorite. I love strategy, I love puzzles, I love problem solving, but I also kind of like want to punch myself at the same time because it's so frustrating, and I get so much anxiety just trying to figure it out, but I feel fantastic after I accomplish a task. So riddles, things like Scrabble and learning strategy, so and chess and things like that. So that's it. That's all I've got for you guys. Hopefully you can take something away from this, and yeah, if you have any more questions, please send me your questions to tonydavidmoore@gmail.com. You can send me a message on Facebook Messenger, like my Facebook page, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks for watching these videos, and stay tuned for more of Tony's tips.